Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week's video is going to be a little bit of a monthly reset. It's almost November, and it might even be November for you when you're watching this. In order to get ready for the new month, I'm going to be picking out my November TBR and also going to go over my very short list of books that I read in October, and I'm also going to be doing my bullet journal spread and just other things to get ready for the month. So I'm going to start off with the books that I read this month, and right now that is only one, and that is Covet. And I just did a whole video on me reading and finishing this book, so I'm not going to really talk about it now, but I will link this video above if you want to watch it. I will just say that it was a good read for October since it matched the spooky vibes and I had a good time reading it. The other book that I'm currently reading is a middle grade, and I'm definitely gonna finish it before November because it's very short. It's not even 300 pages, and that is Ravenfall. This book is so magical and I love the setting and the world. It's so cozy and the plot is good too. I'm gonna read a little bit of the back. It's basically 13-year-old Anna her whole family has psychic abilities to help run the Ravenfall Inn, which is a magical B&B between the human world and the other world. But her power is foreseeing death, and she thinks it's hard to contribute to her family because of that. So then 14-year-old Colin arrives at the inn, and he's searching for his older brother who's missing, and Anna jumps at the chance to help. There's now a supernatural creature straight out of a Celtic mythology, one with eerie connections to Colin's family, and it's coming right for them. And if they can't stop the creature by Halloween night, it would mean destruction for Ravenfall and the world they know. So it's been a fast read, and just everything you can imagine for the perfect fall read. And even though it's middle grade, I would recommend you read it. And on the back, there's 2 other books in this series, so I'm definitely going to be continuing with them when I finish. I only managed to read 2 books in October, so I'm hoping to read more in November. So let's pick out my November TBR. It's so sad that I'm at college, so I can't have all my books with me, so this is unfortunately what we're working with, that and this pile, but I think I can find something good. Just up here, there's at least 4 books that I know I've been meaning to read for a while, but I can't read all of those in just 1 month. I feel like I have to read Truly Devious because I've been meaning to read this one. I thought I was going to read this last year, but I didn't get to it, so I need to read this next. Once Upon a Dream is on my goals for 2025 to read because it's been on my TBR for so long, and now it's November. I only have 2 months left, so I think I need to read that either this month or next month, but I think I'm gonna go for this month. I think I'm gonna pick one more book, and I'm thinking that this one should be more of an impulsive read, or one that is more of a new book that I just got just for fun. So I'm trying to decide between Crescent City and The Games Gods Play. I know The Games Gods Play, the sequel, I think it either just came out or it's coming out soon, so I could continue on. But also Sarah J. Maas, I love all of her books, so that one would be fun too. They both look pretty big, but Crescent City looks pretty big, like bigger than that one, so I think I'm gonna go with The Games Gods Play, just because I might actually be able to finish it more than Crescent City. The first book I picked out is Truly Devious, and I'm probably going to read this one first. This book takes place at an academy, and the characters are working to solve a crime, and I think it's more of like they solve it through clues that they find that are riddles. This is a pretty popular series, so if you have read it, let me know your thoughts on it. Of course, spoiler free, because I don't want to get spoiled, and I don't want anybody in the comments, reading the comments, to get spoiled either. Next, I have Once Upon a Dream, and this is a twisted tale, just basically like a Disney retelling, except it's twisted so it doesn't end how you would think it ends. And this one says, what if the Sleeping Beauty never woke up? So it's like the author's own interpretation of Sleeping Beauty, I guess. So this is the second book in the series. They are all standalones, but this is one I think was published second, so that's how I'm going in publication order. And I read the first one, A Whole New World, a few years ago now, and I didn't love it, which is why I've been kind of hesitant to read this book. It was almost because I was expecting it to be how the Disney one ends, but it's not, because it's twisted. So I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of that, but I decided I'm going to read this one and give it a chance, and if I like it, then I can continue with the series, and if not, then maybe I'll just have to discontinue or DNF the series, I guess. I know I've seen like a lot of the other ones at the bookstore, and some of them sound really interesting, so I'm hoping that I like this one better and that it was just the first one that I didn't like that much. And the last book I picked out is The Games Gods Play, and I'm probably most excited for this one, even though it's not been on my TBR nearly as long as the other two. I just love the cover, and the sprayed edges are so pretty, and I'm pretty sure there's a very pretty page in here, like so gorgeous, in this too. I don't remember a lot about what this book is supposed to be about, but I know it's like a Greek mythology retelling with Hades, and I think it's enemies to lovers. I really like dark romances like this, so I'm super excited to pick this book up, and I hope it's good. So I know compared to a lot of other videos I've seen that 3 books on my TBR or the 3 books on a monthly TBR are not that many, but I like to keep my TBR realistic, and I know that realistically I'm in school, I probably can't read more than 3 books. I don't even know if I'll get through these 3, so, and I'm very much a mood reader, so yeah, that's why I only have 3. If for some reason I end up getting through these 3 books, then I can totally just pick out a new one, and I will be going home for Thanksgiving, so that means I'll have access to all my books, and I can pick out a complete new one if I want. But before I get to those 3 books, my first task is to finish this book. So I finished my book with 1 day to spare. So I didn't really know what to expect going into this book, but I actually really enjoyed it, especially the character growth that both of the main characters had. I also really like the queer representation that we have in this book, because There's not a lot of middle grades with representation. I'm also really liking the idea that these two main characters that are a boy and a girl don't have to fall in love with each other. It's only the first book, there's at least 2 more, but I'm thinking that they're just gonna be friends, and I'm honestly okay with that. This book was just so magical, and it had so many twists and turns, and I loved all of them, and it was very exciting, and it kept me on the edge of my seat. So, and also really enjoyed the ending. I think it was very sweet, and I'm excited to read the next book. I also love that even though it was so short, it was such a good story, and there was a lot packed into this. And now that I finished that book, I'm gonna move on to Truly Devious. I'm not gonna start it today. I might start it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Halloween's. So I'm gonna have a cozy night watching a Halloween movie and maybe reading this book. But if not, then I'm gonna start it on November 1st, which might be good because I don't like the idea of starting on the last day of the month. I don't know if that's just me, but I'm just so excited to finally be finishing books and moving on because I feel like I got really stuck the past couple months on one book. So yeah, I'm just excited to be starting new books. Hopefully I can keep the momentum going and finish this book within a week or so. It's Halloween night, and I just watched The Nightmare Before Christmas with my sister, and it was fun. We do that every year on Halloween, and I always look forward to it. After that, I decided I was gonna start this book, and I literally just read the prologue, just 10-15 pages, and I'm really liking the atmosphere and the setting so far, so I guess I'm excited to read more and see where it goes. Tomorrow is November 1st, so I'm going to be doing some cleaning and organizing and also planning just to get ready for the month, and then I'm also going to hopefully do more reading. I'm also excited because daylight savings is on Sunday, so I get a whole extra hour to sleep, or just an extra hour in the day, which is so nice because I feel like I always feel like there's never enough hours in the day. done with my very simple and short monthly reset. It didn't feel like much, but I definitely feel more ready for the month ahead, and let me know what you like to do for your own monthly reset, if anything. I hope everyone has a great November, and thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.